So as you take your deep breaths in, I want you to pay attention to your heartbeat and your shoulder tension. And with each out breath, release some more tension from your shoulders. So with the next breath, we're going to call in your guidance team. We're going to call in those that work for your best and highest good. We're going to look around to see that they are here. Sense their presence and ask them to let you know that they are here with a physical sensation. You might feel a tingle or a touch, a change in temperature. Your guidance team is around you, and we thank them for coming to be here with you. Around your guidance team is your shadow. There's nothing to fear from your shadow. It holds contrast and wisdom, all important things to know about yourself. We thank the shadow for being here and ask that they show their lessons with a gentle touch and a soft approach. So with eyes closed, see where you are. Your favorite place to be, whether it's the lake or the ocean, the woods or a mountain. Look around and take stock of that place. Is there sunshine or clouds? Is there water there? Are there trees or flowers? What is the air like? Is it warm or is it cool and crisp? Breathe in and breathe out. Looking into your mind's eye, put your focus awareness on your feet. Are your feet on the ground or are you floating above the ground? Notice that without judgment. Now from your feet, we see tendrils of roots going down and connecting with Mother Earth and beginning to draw in creative energy. We send those roots down through the soil, through the rocks, into the crystalline layer of the earth, made up of all colors. Connect with the crystals of the earth for their coating, clearing, infusing, supporting, and healing. And as we continue deeper into Mother Earth, we go through the lava, which burns off things that no longer serve us. And as we break through the crust layer of the earth, we open into a very large cavern, and at the center of that cavern is a diamond, a beautiful, glowing, pulsating diamond, which is the heart center of Mother Earth. And those roots go and they wrap themselves around the heart center of Mother Earth 1,000 times. And as those roots begin to connect with the heart center of Mother Earth, those roots light up with a platinum pulsating energy, the energy of all creation, the energy of the love and compassion of Mother Earth. And that begins to travel back up through those roots and traveling past the crust layer, lighting up the roots as they go along, healing any spaces, any tears, any cuts, back up through the lava, back into the crystalline layer, infusing with the crystals, and then coming up through the rocks and through the dirt and taking in the nourishment of that dirt, and coming up back into your soles of your feet. And that beautiful diamond crystalline pulsating light lights up your feet. And you can feel the sensations. And as your feet begin to take in that energy, you release all tension from your feet. Anything that is needed to be healed begins to heal. And that light travels up into your ankles. And it fills up the spaces in your ankles and all the joint of the ankles. and travels up through the calves and the shins, lighting up as they go along, bringing that platinum pulsating light of Mother Earth, coming up into the kneecaps and into the capsules of the knees, and filling up the knees and spinning there in a ball of energy, filling up the knees, and traveling up into the thighs and into the B cells of the thighs, where we hold ancestral memory and ancestral emotion, releasing any emotions from the ancestors that no longer serve us, and opening us up to the wisdom of our ancestry. And we stay there for a second as that wisdom infuses with the energy of Mother Earth. And it travels up into the pelvis area, into the root chakra. And that light of Mother Earth fills up that pelvis area. And as the pelvis area lights up, the color red begins to infuse into that space and combine with the platinum white of Mother Earth. And we get the masculine and the feminine beginning to intertwine and connect. And we feel the sensation of I am safe. And as we travel upward into the sacral chakra, below the belly button, the womb where we create from, where we hold emotion, as that platinum pulsating light becomes into the sacral chakra, it expels and transmutes any emotion that is ready to be healed. It lightens the load there and allows space for our own creativity to combine with the creation power of Mother Earth. And we see the color orange, and orange fills up that space, as does purple. Both colors come in to mix with that diamond platinum white. And all those colors intertwine. And they begin to fill up your aura. And then that energy begins to travel upward into the solar plexus, above the belly button, the seat of personal power, of willpower, of worth. And that diamond white pulsating platinum light fills up that space. And it moves out any beliefs that we are not worthy and that we are unable to create in our own lives. And Mother Earth assures us that she is there with us to help us create. And we see the color yellow, like lemons or sunshine. And we also see the robin's egg blue in that space. So we can speak from a place of personal power. And then that light, as those colors combine, they then project outward like a hula hoop out into our aura. And to travel upward, one more step into the heart, where Mother Earth, the love of Mother Earth, which is infinite and unquestioning, combines with our inner self, our higher aspects. And we see that beautiful emerald green fire of the heart. And that combines with that beautiful white platinum light of Mother Earth. And they intertwine and they swirl together. Any doubts, any self-judgment, any questions about who we are begin to dissolve. And our higher self has a better knowing, and we connect more with it. And next we look upward And above our heads, we see a beam coming down. Divine light that is gold and silver and white. And it has with us the angels that come with us always. And like a funnel, our crown chakra opens up and that light comes through. And it comes forth into our third eye, and it begins to open up trust of our own intuition, to hear what is our divine connection more clearly. And it combines with the purple and the red. And that gold and silver light and the red and the purple projects outward like a hula hoop, and it fills up the aura. And then that divine light travels down the spine to the throat chakra, to the place where we speak of our own personal power, where we speak our truth, where we speak our boundaries. And that gold and silver light of the divine, bringing love in, combines with the robin's egg blue and the lemon yellow of the masculine and feminine aspects. And together they combine and they burst out into the aura, filling the aura. And then it travels down the spine to the heart, where it meets with your higher aspects, the emerald green light of your heart, that platinum white light of Mother Earth, and the love of a divine God and the love of Mother Earth combine in that space and expand love within you. And as that grows, it expands out into your aura. And now if you were to look into your aura, all the colors are there. All the colors of the rainbow themselves and in combination are swirling around and filling up, and they're healing any holes. They're closing any spaces that might have been created. So you now have this divine protected bubble of energy around you. And as we take a deep breath, we breathe in all of those colors. We breathe in all of that feeling and that emotion. And we sit in that energy for just a minute. So with the throat chakra full, I am my own voice. With the brow chakra full, I am aware and connected. And with the crown chakra full, I am divine and a connected spirit. Now we're going to move to your inner world, to your astral garden. So from the place you started, whether it was the mountains or the ocean, you're now standing on an island. And that island is your inner astral garden. This is your soul sanctuary, the space you can come to when you need a quiet, centered, peaceful, safe place to come. So we're going to do some work on that island. First, we set up a boundary around the island. Take a look to see what is that boundary. Is that boundary rock because you need more stability? Is it water because you need flow? Is it fire because you need more heat and more action? So you've established a boundary around that island. Now, what is the island made of? If you look beneath your feet, is it sand? Is it crystals? Is it grass? Are there trees or flowers? Are there areas that need tending and weeding? Or is it clear? Is it untended? Does it need your attention? We will spend time giving that island its attention. And this is a space you can come to because it is your own soul sanctuary. So outside of your boundary, outside of that moat, we're going to build a wall of energy. And that wall is made of the color of all crystals, those that we collected the energy of as we traveled down through Mother Earth. Outside of that, we're going to put a waterfall so that the things of this world that will attempt to take your energy will be washed away instantly. Outside of that wall, we're going to place some animals and some dragons. These are your guardians. They will work with the angels, the archangels, and the ascended masters to maintain a safe space for you to do your work. So sitting in that space, feel the protection. Breathe in the peace and the quiet. And breathe out things that no longer serve you. So if you look over next to you, there's a child playing. This is your inner child. See the child, notice their age, and get a sense for their emotion. Are they happy? Are they sad? Are they fearful? Go and sit with that child. If they need love and attention, give them love and attention. If they need soothing and comforting, comfort them. If they ask you to play, play. Feel the release of childhood trauma. In an instant, we'd POD-POC that moment of childhood trauma and bring you back to childhood innocence, to intuition, to trusting. If you've lost any children, they are there playing as well. There is always a soul connection. And they are happy because you are together. Now take a moment to walk around your island and take note of any areas that might need your tending. Get a sense for where they are. Is it in one of your chakras that needs some additional weeding? Does it need some flowers planted, some color? If so, take a second to plant some of those flowers. Are there trees needed for shade, for support, for growth? Do we need crystals? Are there animals in any of those areas? Do we need the abundance of rabbits? Do we need the wisdom of mice? Do we need the bristle of porcupines? Do we need to shed things like a snake sheds its skin and gets new life? So take a few minutes here in this space and think about areas of your life that you would like to create new. And ask divine guidance to show you what that might look like. So for all of those elements of the next phase of your development, there, as you look forward ahead of you, there's a vortex. A small spiral of energy that represents a universal energy of creation. Take those elements of desire, the things that the divine universe has shown you, and surrender them to the universe as your wish, and allow for the unfolding of what's coming next. There's no expectation about how it is to look. Take a moment to give thanks. We give thanks for the divine universe that provides all things. We give thanks to Mother Earth, which gives us all things. To the angels, which provide us with healing and protection. To the animals that give us their energy and their wisdom. To the dragons that take the desires of our heart and make them reality. We give thanks to our guidance teams that are near us. Now let's take a moment to ask if any parts of our spirit are traveling. And let's call them back so that our spirit is whole. And as we watch the angels go and get those pieces of the spirit, we ask that in any concurrent lifetimes where there is healing needed, that the healing will happen in an instant. That emotions that are causing us challenge today will be transmuted into love. That any karmic connections that are ready to be healed, be healed. And if we are entangled with those who are taking our energy, that we would be disentangled from that connection that is unhealthy. And in that disentanglement, we send love and light to all those that we have been entangled with that no longer serve us. That they may find healing and they may find the journey that they are meant for in this lifetime. And that they too may find peace. So as we tune back into our heart, we notice that there's a flow of energy. And that flow of energy is like a donut on either side. It flows up through the heart, around the right side of the body, down through the heart of Mother Earth, and back up through the center of our body. And then it flows up over our heads to around the left side of our body, down into the heart of Mother Earth, and back up to the center, combining, which creates this figure 8 of energy flow that is constant, that is continuing to go back to the 0 point, that is connecting with Mother Earth and back up to the Divine Creator always feeding us, always helping us, always giving us knowledge. And from there, standing on your island, your soul sanctuary, spread your arms and spread your wings. You can always come back to the soul sanctuary. From here, you can explore your ancestry, your needs, your desires, your wants. Set your intentions and manifest what you want in life. And we can set those desires free. So while on the island of your power center, what do you want to have happen? See those things, those events, those relationships, and set them free for the universe to make them happen. Allow them to fly. And then come back to you again without thinking of them again, as your team will aid you in making them happen and moving any obstacles. So let's sit for a couple of minutes and allow that energy, that flowing torus of energy down into Mother Earth, back up to the divine, down into Mother Earth, back up to the divine, like a figure 8 that goes through your heart center. Let that energy flow through and fill up your cells. Fill up your organs. Fill up your tissues. Fill up your joints. Fill up your heart. Sit here in the soup of creation and love.